Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Check the mic 1 2. All right, microphone is good. Thing. All right, guys, welcome to Voice of SINOE here with Esoteric coming your way. Welcome to Voice of SINOE.
Amada awetu ayibule Liberia. Amada awetu ayibule Liberia. President George Marobuya, Liberia, Liberia. Oh, yeah. If the man is not in the market, you buy what you want. You do what you do, you Jalaga Yoba, Liberia, Yoba. This is your Jalaga Yoba. When I was down in the community, we used to walk in the water. When I went back to 18, I was walking on the quota. I thought I was dreaming here. The people said I was cool. President George Marobuya, Liberia, I love you. You are a leader, you are a dictator. Oh, yeah. There's no contest everything. We get the evil madness. But there's no way to get on the play. We'll get the double shovel. A leader is here today. Amanda, I'm waiting. I feel a reason to jealous you, because everywhere you go, you always win in the best. African best.
Guys, if you want to watch a story, go in Daddy's room. Okay, I'm doing my show.
The best president of Liberia, one of the legends on that. Oh,
Go in the room and watch the TV.
Amanda, wait. Amanda, wait.
All right, Bakuba, new song over there, guys. That's the president, new son over there, new joint, the training. All right, guys, let's keep sharing the link for us. I really appreciate it. Please share the link for me. I will be right back with more on Voice of SINOE here today.
I'm on Citrity. Blessings on blessings, you call me blessings. These my blessings can all be touching. I know my level, my man, don't stress me. The puppy bless me, so I'm here to party. I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, that pro, you're a zombie. Batting up, bring a jealous zombie. I got a party, people dancing, you're a zombie. Sanko, me, I want to do it like Paco. Wait, bring the liquor. The poor man, someone spend the paper. Wait, bring the liquor. The poor man, someone spend the paper. I said nobody, I won't party. I want you to go down low. I want you to find it slow. Mama, you rock the show. I'm ready to spend some more. And I'm gonna, you know, sit down, I'm gonna check it. See, I see no time for check. Man, I want you dance like you ready, don't care. And do the dance for the zombie set. It's me and you, mama, no more stress. I want to dance, I feel myself. I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, that pro, you're a zombie. Batting up, bring a jealous zombie. Got a party, people dancing, you're a zombie.
When Uncle D show face, all the children want a photo. Yeah, that do or die when they shake come around. You know, when I'm bless me, they papa bless me. Yes, why bless me? You cannot stop me. Your money can never go low. You say they high, but no heaven low. Papa, your man on papa. Ragaza, no remote than the star. I bless you, first go up, the transformer. My blessing full of red bell.
I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, that pro, you're a zombie. Batting up, bring a jealous zombie. I got a party, people dancing, you're a zombie. I said nobody, I won't party. I want you to go down low. I want you to find it slow. Mama, you rock the show. I'm ready to spend some more. And I'm gonna, you know, sit down, I'm gonna wait, bring the liquor. The poor man, someone spend the paper. Wait, bring the liquor. The poor man, someone spend the
Yo, beats.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora. With Doctor the Esoteric, coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, in these United States of America. I hope you're having a wonderful day. On your side, I'm doing the same here. It's kind of, we had a snow last night. But we later on after the snow, we had a rain overnight, and so the snow was washed away. All right, that's just a little bit weather-wise. Last time I checked out there, it was kind of flurries out there of snow. All right, so we want you to share the link for us, and we're having a beautiful show here this evening. Coming your way. So so far so good. I'm not too impressed with the attendance. So let's see what is going on here. Coming your way. So all right, it sounds good. Wonderful sound so far. All right, yeah, the sound is good. So let's see. Before we start the show, let me see something here for you. And please do us a favor, share the link for us. We will highly appreciate it. All right. But in the meantime, let me give you some, training stuff, some sound bites that I think very important for you to get.
Video administration.
they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. But there are documentations that Green has gone ahead, spent $28,000. So if the money is not for him, why would you spend $28,000? So you see, you can have to come in a public setting and get one impression. You go in your war zone and do another thing. And that's why it's difficult to see that you are sincere to what is going on in this community. But there are documentations that Green has gone ahead, spent $28,000. So if the money is not for him, why would you spend $28,000? So you see, you can have to come in a public setting and get one impression. You go in your war zone and do another thing. And that's why it's difficult to see that you are sincere to what is going on in this community. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money.
All right, guys, you are here with Voice of Sound with ESOTERIC in the diaspora here coming to you. Usually we don't come this late, but you know, sometimes we're less basic, and just to get you up to date, sometimes we come on and to talk to you.
Most true. The whole day, there's no.
So that's very project. We're going to do two projects. 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 The nursing quarter in Pinetown. My personal wish, I decided first. My first thing on the play was, with the noise, let's start our project. We called the leader, and with my personal wish, talk to him, to go to the building, and at some point we will feel. So based on our discussion and agreement, I was able to wire the amount of $28,000 to the building. So based on our discussion and agreement, I was able to wire the amount of $28,000 to the building. So based on our discussion, number one, confusion. The confusion is very easy to make, but peace is very, very difficult to achieve. Number one, confusion. The confusion is very easy to make, but peace is very, very difficult to achieve. So, regional after border, after Geleo, and Rhetorical. So those three people do at the time, Rhetorical, our brother and son,
All right, guys, you're here with the ESOTERIC. We got a beautiful show coming.
That evil thing is power struggle. They know that. Political leadership power struggle. That evil thing is power struggle. They know that. Political leadership power struggle. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, They are not people that should handle the money. But there are documentations that Green has gone ahead, spent $28,000. So if the money is not for him, why will you spend $28,000? So you see, you guys have come in a public setting and get one impression. You go in your war zone and do nothing. And that's why it's difficult to see that you are sincere with what is going on in this community. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money.
All right, guys, welcome here to Voice of SINOE. I want to show you, play some sounds for you to hear what's going on in the community, see what the people are saying. So the guy who was saying, Green Geleo administration is not the one to handle our money, is the prayer warrior for the Green Code Geleo Association in Minnesota. His name is Evangelist James Collar. He was the one that was telling us the Geleo administration should not be the one to handle our money. One more time before I start the show here.
That everything is power struggle. They know that. Political leadership power struggle. That everything is power struggle. The regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money. Regional administration, they are not people that should handle the money.
All right, guys, that's it. Let's get a show on the way here. I think I say welcome to the platform. If you want to share, you can. We appreciate that. If you think it's difficult to share, it's up to you. All right, now before we get the show on the way here, I'd like to first give you things that will be coming up on Voice of SINOE. This Sunday, we're having a new face on the platform. And the new face is this young man right here. Let me see, upcoming guests. His name is Lord Togbah. Lord Togbah, a prominent son of Disciple Land. Will be making a debut on Voice of SINOE sooner rather than later. So this Sunday we'll be making an official post to remind you about Lord Togbah, the prominent son of Disciple Land, will be our special guest. Yes, the brother, if you don't know him, this is Lord Togbah here. Yeah, Lord will be here, and Lord is disturbed, as many of us we are. I'm quite disturbed about the conflict in the union, and so is Lord Togbah. And so Lord is coming to speak truth to power. Be it President Francess Clarke Myers, be it the former President G. Geleo, Mr. Lord Togbah, a prominent son of Disciple Land, will be here to give his perspective as to how we can achieve peace in the union. Okay, so he's not coming to, I'm told from my sources, he's not coming to praise people. He is coming to just say the truth. He has been listening to the great Doctorate forever. And so he is coming to speak up. He believes in truth as well. So join me this Sunday at 5 p.m. time, Eastern time. Lord Togbah will be here to give his perspective, the way forward in the union, what he has to say. I don't know for sure, but I know for a fact that I have engaged the brother for a while. He's a straight talker. He says it the way he sees the word, based on the facts and the evidence available. That's how Lord speaks. All right, so you have to join this Sunday. Lord will be here with us. Now, let me give some quick reminders here. Some quick reminders before we go into the major show for the night. All right, so just to remind you, the national President Francess Clarke Myers, other people say president-elect, but for the fact that she was inducted, and so I don't use the word elect. USA, once you are elected, they induct you straight into office, you assume work. And also the inauguration is just a way of raising fund or fundraiser. And also, again, just a reminder, the inauguration of the national president of the USA, Madam Francess Clarke Myers, will be March the 5th, 2022. So you have to save the date to be part of the historic inauguration. We are told from historians that Madam Francess Clarke Myers is the third female president since the organization was established. So it will be historic. She is inviting a big shot, from the Republic of Liberia. Once that the communication is received and it is approved, we will definitely give you the update. Definitely give you the update on that, as to the name of the special guest. So we're just waiting for a reply. Save the date, March the 5th, 2022 is the inauguration of the national president. All right, now next thing that I want to share with us, with you on the platform this evening, the president of the USA Delaware Valley chapter, Mr. Mayson Togbah, and his sister, Auntie A.M.E, they lost their nephew in Liberia. And so I think the Secretary General, Mr. Osiris Goa, published their information. And so we just wanted to re-echo that info. Our president, our local chapter president, Mr. Mayson Togbah, who took over from President Francess Clarke Myers, is bereaved, as well as Auntie A.M.E. Auntie A.M.E is very hardworking. If you somebody who follows the activities of our chapter here, you will know that Auntie A.M.E is a very busy person. She always in the kitchen, she doing stuff, they collecting money and calling people, so she is bereaved. And I just call her, call the family to sympathize with them. I will hard appreciate that. Okay, that's information that we wanted to share with you. Let's see. Another announcement that I want to put out is a reminder again of President Francess Clarke Myers. She is having what they call Taking Off Black. She'll be taking off black on February the 5th, 2022. So it's a program that is scheduled for February the 5th. That's the taking, President Myers, her father, passed away last year. And so she has been mourning her father. So she will be taking off black, and you are all invited. Let's see, let me show you the flyer here. Here's the flyer. And so all the details are on the flyer. Francess Clarke Myers, National President, USA. You can, if you want further information, you can contact Teresa. Her number, Teresa number is listed over there. I think Watts. I don't know who that person is. You can also contact that person for further information. You can also call Geraldine Verdier. Her number is also listed. So the date of the program is February the 5th, 2022. The time, it starts at 7 p.m. It runs to 2 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so save the date. The address is listed right on the flyer. Is 7201. That's Amwell Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19142. Everything is listed. So save the date, so we can go and support the president. She has been doing a marvelous work in the union, and this is time for us to support her. We did a great job there as a chapter, as a union. When her father passed away, the support was also overwhelming. So let's just climb out the process. She will be taking her black and let go there and show love to her as usual. All right. Let me see another reminder I have for you here. Let's see. Another reminder here is USAA-DVC, Delaware Valley Chapter presidential election will be in March. The specific date in March has not been selected, but the Electoral Commission has been set up headed by Mr. Harrison Yonfwe. All right, so the guys are working on the electoral guidelines, and sooner rather than later, the information will be out there. Let me show you this. This is the flyer that the secretary published. Mr. Osiris Goa. So it's a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The leadership of the USA Delaware Valley chapter is pleased to appoint the below listed individuals to serve as members of the election commission for the chapter presidential election scheduled to be held in March of 2022. Those appointed are one, Honorable Harrison Youngford is the chairperson. Reverend Jackson Kamo is a member. Number 3, Madam Gerju Goa. And we have here 4, Mr. Antonin S. Dorbor. All right, so the appointment takes immediate effect, and it was signed by Osiris Goa or Yanwick Goa, and he's the Secretary General for the chapter, and approved by the Honorable President Mayson Togbah, of course, the President. All right, so that's it. Little information there to let you know, to be in the know of. Again, if you're joining us this Sunday, you have to be here. It will be fire conversation. Lloyd Togbah, great, brilliant young man, a prominent son of the Sapo land, will be our special guest. Lloyd doesn't hold back. He speaks the truth. No rhetoric, no embellishment. He is in the interest of the community. He wants the organization, the USAA, to remain intact, because the objective, he thinks, the objectives of the organization are being ignored because of the confusion in the union. And so Lloyd Togbah will be here this Sunday, beginning at 5 p.m. To give us his perspective. This is young man right here. He ran in one of the districts in Liberia last 2017 election in Liberia. Yes, he contested in one of those districts. He wanted to be a representative. I don't know whether he the coming 2023 he will be on the ballot again. I'm not quite sure. But Lloyd will be here with us to share his views with us. Okay, that's information that I wanted to share with you. With respect to, let me see, let me depopulate my screen here so I don't duplicate information. Let's see. Give you the bereavement for Mr. Togbah. President Myers taking off black. We talked about that. We'll talk about the election of the local chapter, USAA-DVC. All right, so let me get to the first major thing that I want to talk about here, which I call to my followers and viewers, viewers and followers. You know, there are some people online. They are just fraudsters. You know, they are criminals. And so they will take people information, they will take your image or your images and do some weird stuff with it. You know, so I'm saying Harrison G. Dorbor is a fraudster. Okay. And there's a reason why I'm giving you this information. You know, again, there are people online that do some shady stuff. You know, not everybody online is honest. You know, they got some criminals, they got people that got different reasons for being online. They want to take people personal information, or they're just doing all sort of weird stuff. You know, so this person called Harrison G. Dorbor, if you go on the page right now, if you just search and put Harrison G. Dorbor, the person went and took all my pictures, you know, voice of SINOE, you know, they took all my picture, they went to my, you know, Facebook, it's published stuff. So the person went there on my page, took all my picture, and created a page and sent a friends request to people all over the place. You know, so somebody notified me and said, "Oh, do you know the person Harrison Dorbor?" And I don't know who that person is. You know, yeah. So Harrison is a fraudster. You know, if you take somebody information without their approval, without their consent, it's criminal in nature. And so anybody, if you receive a request from one Harrison Dorbor and bury my picture, the guy, if I just went on the page and you see all the pictures, he put my, let me see one of the pictures he put over there on his page. Took on one of my page and took all those pictures. Let me see if I got one up here. Yeah. So don't take Harrison Dorbor. You see, that's why he put on a page here. Harrison or Harris, actually Harris G Dorbor. And he put, if you go on my page, he said he got my page here, he got my pictures and everything over there. So it's a criminal. And so don't take any request or friend request from Harrison Dorbor. Do not accept it. It's not Dark Sayapode. My name is Dark Sayapode Esoteric. I got a lot of followers on. If you go on my page, I got different title page. So there's no reason why I'll create multiple pages on Facebook. So that person is a fraudster. He's not related to me. I don't know the person at all. If you go on my original page, I'm followed by 1,134 person. People follow me on my page. So the page is a new page. The person has the motive for which they created a page, and do not take any friend requests from that person. It's not me. He just using my image or my images to carry on some whatever. So later on, we'll also write a post to let our followers know Harris G Dorbor is a criminal. All right. He is a criminal. We don't know him. I'm not related to him. I don't know any Harris Dorbor, G Dorbor. Okay. So I don't know why he took my image or my images and put it all over his page or whatever page that he created. That's something that I wanted to share with you. All right. All right. So the next one here is a breaking news. So let me give you the breaking news quickly here. It's a breaking news. So stay with Voice of SINOE here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SINOE with Esoteric, coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania. Okay, so the breaking news here is Representative Zarzar, or Matthew G. Zarzar, to receive doctorate or honorary doctorate degree in education and administration. The representative for Electoral District number 3, SINOE County, Honorable Matthew Zarzar, to receive honorary doctorate degree in education and administration. All right, so one of the universities in Liberia, A.M.E. Zion University, they just wrote Honorable Zarzar to give him an honorary degree in education and administration. It's a great news. Every time our lawmaker, you see the people of SINOE County, Electoral District number 3 did not make a mistake to have elected Honorable Zarzar, because every time information gets in the news, is something good, because you have to understand a leader is the reflection of the people. So whoever you elect, whatever the person does, it reflects on the people. Yeah, because it's your image. That's the person you say, what, should represent you. But in district number 3, the people did selected a great man. And so sooner rather than later, you wouldn't be calling that man Matthew Zarzar. He has to be called Dr. Zarzar, Matthew Zarzar, And so let me show you this communication from the school. Inviting on Zarzar to be honored. Here's the communication on your screen. My eyes, I'm an old man, so I just want to read it from my device here, so that you can hear the content of the communication from A.M.E. Zion University. All right, let's see. It says here, if you see the title over there, A.M.E. Zion University, They got all the various departments listed at the top: divinity, liberal arts, allied health, science and technology, criminal justice, business and public administration, general studies, college of education, college of agriculture. All right, and they also have here. uh, all right, I'll be done in a little bit. All right, so the office of the vice president, you see at the top over there, office of the vice president for planning, research, and development. All right, and you see the title or the address, everything for the university: 166 Benson Street, 1000 Morovia 10, Liberia. You have the email and everything listing the phone number of the university. And so this was dated December the 28th, 2021. And it says here, Honorable Matthew Zarzar, Member House of Representative, Liberia National Legislature. And it says here, Dear Honorable Zarzar, we have the honor and pleasure to present our family. Let me see, sorry. I'll kind of make it a little big here. Okay. We have the honor and pleasure to present our compliments to you and family for these festive seasons. Sir, after a research on your profile information, we are pleased to submit your name to the special panel of the faculty senate as possible candidate for the honorary doctorate degree in educational administration, DEA. It went on to say, therefore, we hereby request you, I think they meant to say, we hereby request your consent. Okay. Therefore, we hereby request your consent to submit to our office a full detailed copy of your curriculum vitae for onward transmission to the special panel of faculty senate of the university for further review. It goes on to say, after a careful review of your academic credentials and professional achievements by the special panel of the faculty senate, you'll be duly informed of your endorsement to receive such award and all formalities, including the data and place of the 31st commencement convocation in May of 2022, when the degree will be conferred upon you. Congratulations in advance for your academic and professional achievements over the years, which have resulted to your nomination to receive this prestigious award or honor. Sincerely yours, and it was signed here, Professor Gerald T. Weah, Sonian, Director of Research. All right, I can see the rest of the information over there. All right, so that's the breaking news from SINOE County lawmaker Honorable Zarzar, to be called Dr. Zarzar pretty soon. You know, he's a great man. And that's what we want from our leader. That's the information we want to get from the media and from every institution around the country. You know, so when the leaders are doing good, it says a lot about the people. You know, so we want to use the platform to say congratulations in advance to Honorable Zarzar. We are looking up to May, at which time the doctorate degree will be conferred on the distinguished lawmaker of SINOE County electoral district. Number 3, who will sooner rather than later be the senator of SINOE County, replacing Senator Milton TJ. You know, and so this is the man that people have overwhelmingly decided to bring to the Liberian Senate. You know, have you gotten any communication in the news about Senator TJ being honored by people? No. The man is not the right person for the people, you know. So the people, they made a mistake in 2014 or 15 when he was, I think in 2014, I'm not quite sure, the exact date when he was elected. And so the people say we made that gigantic, colossal mistake in the past, and we will be making the correction 2023. And so Mr. Zarzar, you can see quite recently, you've been seeing a bunch of awards and people are recognizing him, stuff of that nature. All right, so we want to say again, congratulations to our lawmaker of SINOE County Electoral District number 3 on Zarzar, home Senator Teje himself. He praises the man 24/7. Just a little bit, just to give you a little teaser.
Representative from constituency number 3 in SINOE, Honorable Zarzar. Before Zarzar became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Zarzar.
Am I hearing those up?
And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
All right, so that's you see, that's one of the reasons why the university is awarding that prestigious award on Zarzar, honorary degree in educational administration, because he has been empowering the people of SINOE County Electoral District number 3, or the people of Liberia as a whole. He has been doing a fantastic job in the area of education, and so that's why even his opponent is acknowledging the great work the lawmaker is doing. Okay, so I want to say congratulations to our lawmaker here, Honorable Zarzar, for this great honor. Sooner rather than later, Dr. George Weah. So you have Dr. Matthew Zarzar. So if you don't put that title there, it will be an affront. Just kidding. Mr. Zarzar doesn't care for all these big titles. You call him honorable or not, he doesn't care. He's a simple man. But you can't fool. You can't just do away with it especially when you're doing a great job. People will recognize it. They'll still acknowledge your effort. Okay, let's go to something else. All right, this one also is a breaking news. It's a breaking news. So let's get to our breaking news. I'll be right back. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Sayepo the Esoteric. All right, so the breaking news here is former president of the USAA, Geleo, survived terrible car crash. Former national president of the USAA, Geleo, survived terrible car crash. All right, so Mr. Geleo is our former president. And we have a lot going on in the union right now. But as far as we know, at least as far as I know, we can criticize each other on issues and what things that are going on in the community. But I cannot wish anybody harm in my organization, in my community, and even in my country, in the world. If you are a good person, I wish nothing harm against you. Mr. Geleo is we don't agree, but we are not happy that he was in a car crash, but we are happy that he survived it and nothing happened to him. And so we are so happy for this the survival of the president. It's a terrible crash. And when I saw the image, it was horrible. So I look at the image the president himself published, the former president of our union. All right, so you see here, it's a terrible crash, it's bad. You see, this is what happened to me a moment ago. Collided with the city bus, but I'm safe and sound. Okay, that's what the former president said. All right, it's very bad. It's a bad, terrible accident here. We don't know whether he was in the wrong or the city bus, or we don't know the other details surrounding that. But the fact of the matter is, our president, he said he is safe and sound. And I also even place a call to him to express my solidarity that I am with you, even though I'm not with you when it comes to corruption. But we are with the former president. I'm glad he's fine. I spoke with him. He said, "Oh, I'm doing good." When the accident happened, I was taken to the ER by the ambulance, and they did several X-rays on me, tests. I'm good. I'm in good shape. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Some people will be shocked and say, "Wow, President Mr. Geleo, the man's a president." Okay, so a lot of time the guys can be looking for breaking news as well. When I call him a president, he is a president. Yes.
How many more hours until your video ends?
All right, guys. Sorry, I was talking to the girls.
We'll try not to wake mommy up by the TV.
All right, you're gonna make it lower. Okay. All right, you go wait for me. I'm coming right there.
But Daddy, when you're done, can you make me something to eat? Because I'm still hungry. I didn't fill up my stomach yet. Yeah, but I'm still not full yet.
Okay. All right, I'll soon be done. All right. All right, guys. Sorry, the ladies are home here, and so they want to say one or two words to Daddy. All right, so I was talking about the former president, Mr. Geleo, who was in a car crash, and we are happy that he is okay. We wish him well in everything that he is doing, with the exception of corruption.
Mommy said we have to go back in the room. We can't go in the other room.
All right, guys. I'm so sorry going back and forth with the kids. So like I was saying, the former president, Geleo, was involved into a car crash. But from the conversation I had with him, I called him, and he told me that he's okay. He's doing okay. He's doing well, and so we are happy for the former president. Okay, we are happy for him. I want Mr. Geleo to be around, so that we will constructively criticize him. Constructively. We don't destructively criticize people. We want the brother to grow. We want the brother to change. So we don't want anything bad to happen to him. We just want him to do the right thing for the community. We the people we put together, respected him, give him our authority, and so we expect him to treat us with respect, the same way we respected him, and we give him our authority, our power. He has to respect us, and that's all we are saying. We don't hate the brother. So other people will say, "Oh, people are happy when the man was in a crash." No, nobody should be happy, and nobody's happy about it. We are all happy that he's saved. Nobody will be happy. I mean, the community, we don't we are good people. We are good people, and that's why the organization was established, and to help people that are suffering. And so we are glad that Geleo is okay. You know, we need people that Geleo around that will go and be doing the wrong thing sometimes. You know, and because you need people to do wrong thing in order to see the ethical man, like Doctor put it. Take for example, during the civil rights struggle in the U.S. I mean, if the people had not suppressed the black people, Dr. King, maybe you will not hear about him. You know, so sometimes it takes the unethical people and to show the ethical man. You know, so Dr. Ayopude is then known globally because of pointing out the bad things of Green Code, Geleo, and TIG. You know, those people of SINOE County that are doing bad things. You know, but I don't wish the brother harm. No. If something bad happens to how does it help me? How does it improve my condition? It doesn't improve my condition. I mean, in order to improve my condition, I have to do those things that will improve my condition. Maybe get more education and stuff of that nature. So wishing another person harm does not improve me economically or otherwise. And so there is no need why I would wish the brother harm. And that's why when I didn't see the post, somebody called me and said, oh, you know, the former president was in a car crash. And immediately I called him, man, and he picked up the phone. We had a good conversation. I said, how you doing? He said, oh, I'm good. I'm doing fine. You know, everything okay. I asked him, he did the x-ray. He said, oh, yeah, but they did the x-ray test and everything. I'm okay. And that's how, I mean, agreeing myself with, again, when it comes to the way he's taking the USAA, that's why he's not overall, he's not a bad guy. You know, I mean, the nice guy. I remember one time when I went to Minnesota, I think a grand jury election and stuff like that, that brought Mr. James Ibote to power, and I was supporting Edith Poor. And so at that very time, the USAA Minnesota chapter, they were having an election as well. And so I can't cover the Grand Jury Association and not cover USAA local chapter election. So I went there, I covered that program. From there, we went to President Geleo's house. You know, we went, even a guy in the car, went to Walmart. I think he purchased some stuff. We came home. I mean, he gave me $50. You know, he's a good guy. But overall, it's just that when it comes to the way he's running the union, it's my problem. You took oath to protect and defend the Constitution. You cannot be the same person to violate the law. And being somebody, that's how you put it, I'm somebody who obey just law. So the laws so far of the USA, the Constitution, the law is not unjust. And so there is no way, there is no reason why I should violate the law, or anybody for that matter should violate the Constitution of our organization. You know, so if it's because of the fact that Mr. Geleo was into financial corruption, I mean, and dividing the community. These are things that, but overall, besides that, I mean, we are brothers, you know. I see the man, I speak to him, and that's what I like about the brother. He's not bitter like other people. He sees you, you greet him, you shake your hand, you know, and stuff like that. He's a cool guy. And so I'm just doing this. All I'm doing here, criticizing him constructively, is not for him to be destroyed. Even though when we go to court and he found guilty and the lawyers, the judge said they were put in jail, oh yeah, that's the punishment for the infraction. Because that's why laws are put in place. When you go against the law and then they go through the legal process, hey, of course you got to bear the penalty. Because that's what laws are for. Laws are there to correct bad behaviors, you know, things that we shouldn't do, you know. And so we are in court right now. If the court says, I mean, I know for sure they will be declared guilty. Do I want you to go to jail? No. But if the court says, you know, the brothers, all those people that went in their car and took our money, they should go to jail, of course you got to go. Dr. King, when they were fighting here, when the people grabbing and they get put in jail, yeah, but the difference between the imprisonment of Dr. King and others is because they were fighting for the right cause. So going to jail, in a sense, it makes sense. But you cannot go to jail for corruption. No, like you say, Nelson Mandela, then they went to jail for a cause, for a reason. They didn't go to jail for embezzlement. No, they didn't go to jail for going in people's account. No, they went to jail for the freedom of their people. And so that way it makes sense to go to jail. Yes. And so, Mr. Geleo, we are happy you are okay. Stay around so that we can criticize you, so you can grow from the esoteric criticism, just criticism, not unjust. That's why when I make criticism against somebody, I give you the supporting evidence. I don't just give you a bunch of words. During the funeral the one time we met some brothers intellectual. I mean, this young man that will be my guest this weekend, Lloyd, and he actually accused me of being a propagandist. I said, no, brother, you can't call me a propagandist. I'm not. I mean, I give you evidence to everything that I see. So you can't. That is not propaganda. Propagandists, they don't give you evidence. You're told maybe they would get maybe a snippet, a little bit of something that seems to be true, and they use that to embellish it, and then they spin it. I'm not a spinner, because the elders, the ancestors, they train me, because they say you are our representative, and so when you go out there, give the people the facts. Don't go and get propaganda and get lies to the people. No, don't do that. And that's why when I come here, when the information, we don't have the evidence, we will say the information is coming from the speculation room. And so then we will start doing the research to give you the evidence to support the speculation. So speculation, voices, I know, it's not fable. It's not fiction. It's a true story which lacks the evidence. All right. So that's what we call speculation voices. So again, our former president, we are happy he's okay. If he needs a new car, then just call President Francess Clarke Myers and see whether she can reach out to the board of directors to secure a little thing. But I don't think you need you need a new car from us, because you did not treat us right. If you have left the office honorably, I would be here campaigning and say, oh, the president car damaged, or the former president car damaged. Let's secure a new vehicle. But I mean, you cannot deplete our account, and then the current president will be advocating for you to get a new vehicle. So maybe the lady that put you on her back, maybe she can get you a new vehicle. Those that are with you, Darius and those guys that took our $90,000, I mean, maybe they can get you a new car. But we are not going to support such thing. No. Right now, our children, they need schools in Liberia. They need libraries. They need medication in various hospitals. And those are things we want to focus on right now. I mean, you took a lot of money to Liberia before. You did not use the money wisely. It was just meant for dancing. So, and that's how we use some of the money. So we can't tell President Myers, I could just call her and say, Madam President, let's do something and secure a new vehicle for the former president, the man you succeeded, but the man did not treat us right. The president in the union that has eaten more money from the USAA green card deal, so he cannot eat all that money and then we still get car for him. No, we can't do that. That money we'll use to buy a car for him. We can use it to put medication in his hospitals back home and stuff like that. Right now, the man can catch the bus to go to school or to work. He can catch the bus. Or the man who say Florida is a slaughter hall, first of all, while they can get in raw. All the other guys he sent to the bank to go loot our account, they can go get in. I mean, they can get in raw, or they can loan him one of their vehicles until he can save some money. I mean, the brothers still get money. They get out. They got a money making machine. The money making machine, and probably, we'll get a new car for the man, Who knows? The money making machine, the man she put in the man all back all over the place. The man ate our money and she got the man all back. And so maybe she will get a car. Madam Ross, the one that sent $28,000 to Liberia to build Palava huts, maybe they will generate some money and to get a brother new car. You see, President G, I'm not a bad car. Right now, I'm campaigning for you to get a new car. I don't hate you. So right now, I'm calling on Madam Joyce Seon, Kamala Ross, Daryl Muen, the man that took the $90,000 from the account, Jabba Swain, Victoria, the Sophia Cape. I know she will cost me again. Anytime I call this, you get vexed. Sophia Cape, my man, you can do little rally, the same way you rally money for the men who go to Labrador to dance, and now you're getting a man new vehicle now, you do that. The money making machine can just go, you can just press the button or so, and the money will start coming out, and then you get a man new car, it's just simple. You press the button on man and just say, a money making machine. I don't say you should go beg people outside there and be, hey, please support me. I send in the hater, your body lapper so can get green card. No, I'm not talking about that. It's just the money making machine. When that a woman when green goes to SINOE, he said, money making machine. I'm calling on you right now, raise $60,000. I'm not even begging you. I'm saying, do it now. So they will just press the button on the side of managers or on the heater somewhere. I don't know where they can press it, what the button actually located that can bring the money also. I don't know for sure. But the fact of the matter, I'm campaigning for Geleo right now so that those people that helped him that sent to Labrador 2 times, they raise money and the men go just to dance. When they can send a man to Labrador to go dance, come on, they can raise money to get a man new car. So your star, I want to see the new dancing on Facebook. If you did that, we have raised the money to buy a new car for the former president who is in court for corruption. Y'all do that. I'm looking up to you guys. I want to see your love dancing. And that's why right now you'll show your love to Geleo. See the man car. Let me see. The man car damaged. The man needs a new vehicle. The man needs a new vehicle. And you shouldn't buy Dodge for the man. The man does not need Dodge. You'll make sure you get, better vehicle. The man are okay now. So you can go buy some Babati vehicle for green Geleo. Y'all raise the money. I guess I'm gonna BMW for the man or Mercedes Benz or like one Jaguar or something. You can get a Bentley set, that would be great. That's how you show your love to your brother. Who was in court for dividing your people and taking money and stuff of that nature. You also put it, man. I want to see the new dancing on Facebook that that's how you put it. We just generated the money. I didn't say you're getting man car. No. I say no down. You shouldn't raise money for the man to get down payment. No, you go do the research, or if you want, I can do the research. Send the new car. I'm not saying used car, new car. You'll get new car for Geleo. Car sport. The man needs to, go build more palava huts, and so he has to go run around and stuff of that nature. You may be getting on a bus or ballon your woman to get you right to work. She got other things to do. So in the coming day, Mr. Geleo, you got to praise that you're putting. I'm campaigning. I'm using my platform now so that people can, Josie on it and Mana Ross, so that people can get you a new car. I'm campaigning for you. I'm not saying Francess Clarke Myers because it would have been easier if how you serve us honorably, President Myers. We'll just do something and tell the Treasury to call the board of directors and say, oh, the guy served us. In the past he did great. The president can do something about it, but right now, no, you are in court, and so we can give you money when the last $2,000 in your account that we're supposed to use to give our students scholarship, which the president already set up the team, the education team. They were trying to give our children scholarship with the $2,000 you left in the account, but now you told your Somalian lawyer to come and fight for that $2,000. No, we can't help you right now. Given that your car was totaled, Yes. All right, that's the issue of Mr. Geleo that is obtaining right now. Let me see what I got here for you. I'm a little in a hurry, Let's see. All right, this is a question that I want to tackle. Even though rhetorical question: who is the president of USA? So when I say rhetorical question, you know the answer to the question already. And so, but in philosophy, we have a tendency, when somebody asks a rhetorical question, the best way to go about it is to answer the question. You'll see how it makes the person to look weird, So I'm asking a rhetorical question: who is the president of the USAA? And you already know, right? You want me to answer that question? You know the answer. So I'm looking at the feed, the comments. I want to tell me, in your opinion, who is the president of the United States Association? Tell me. I'll wait a little bit. I'll look at some of your comments that are trending here. I want to hear from you. Who is the president? Or okay, see, the national presidency, the former president got insurance. Okay. So the insurance can get you a new vehicle, or they can just pay for, because the man paying for that Dodge that you using, he paying for it. And so the insurance can only pay for it. They can't buy you a new car. No. Maybe when something left over, they can get a man, but just you can't let the man to pay that down payment. No. You can't do that. The man does not need down payment. So the question is, who is the president of the United Sapper Association? Those of you that are following, tell me, who is the president? Is that Francess Clarke Myers or the former president? Who calls himself the president? Who is the president? Now, while you are planning or struggling to write a sentence or whatever you want to write, I will answer the question. The president of the United Sapper Association in the Americas is Francess Clarke Myers. Okay? And I'm not just calling her the president. You can see what she has been doing since she took over from the chapter level up to the national level, what she has been doing. The woman she has proven that indeed she is the national president for the union. And so every time something good happens, she supports people, those that are celebrating. When something bad happens, she is there to support the family. Now, he cannot say Mr. Geleo is the president for the union. No, it's not. It would not be a fair assessment. When was the last time when something bad happens in our community, you see Geleo around? Or when something good happens, you see him around? You hardly see the brother. We didn't, and the man, even when you were legitimate at the time, when the man was legitimate, he was just confined in Minnesota. The only time the man will move when Jocelyn having party in your living room, the man will go there. Because Jocelyn can put the man on her back now. So when she going to Iowa and say, Green, let go, she'll put a man on her back. Anyway, she was Green. I want to go and Brooklyn Center, let go. For some reason, when she was coming to Philadelphia the other time for the funeral of Tico, she left Green. I don't know why she didn't put a man on her back to bring the man. So, but anyway, yeah. So it is not a hard question to answer. I've seen some answers coming in here. Mr. Panto says Francess Clarke. That's true. He is correct. Gerju says Francess Clarke Myers is the president. All right. So you haven't even seen one person to say Geleo. Okay. Right now I'm seeing over 11 persons watching, and nobody has mentioned Green name to be the president of the union. Okay. And so the reason I'm saying this again is when something happens, be it good or bad, that's when you can know your leader, who is your leader, what the person does. It tells you that indeed the person is a president. The former superintendent of Santa County, Mr. Samuel Collar, passed away. Geleo was nowhere around. We didn't see the man. The man did not show up anywhere. Francess brought the idea to him, let's try to get something to the family. The man said, Francess, you can run after it. And she ran after it, got the money, and went there to make a representation when she was at the chapter level. Green did not show up. No. When Francess followed that, joining Clarke, the man did not show up. No package, nothing. He didn't show solidarity, nothing. And so anybody cannot tell me, Green is the president of the union. And when Tico passed away, he was nowhere to be found. No, he did not send representation either. All right. I can go on and on. I can go on and on, name people upon people. And so nobody will tell me Green is the president of the union. The president of the union is President Francess Clarke Myers. She has been there for the community. When something happens, whether you like her or not, she is there to support you. And that's what a leader does. A leader is the one, our people, the Sabbath will say, the leader Obo Kuo, the leader, Monkuo, I mean the dumpster, that way everybody can put a trash, they can put a trash on you. And she did, she just taking everything. And say, oh, they can cost me. But Sunday celebration, the son graduating or something, we'll go there and support. If something tragic happens, we'll go there and support. And this is the president of the union. And that is why, this weekend, our mother, the late Nerie Hooks, she was there. She was there, even though she was working that day, but she made it, she improvised and came to be part of the program, the homegoing of this lady. She wanted it. I got a talking point on her too. Very nice woman. The things that people said about that lady are like, wow. And then yet our man said he's the president, but okay, even though you were in a car crash, but what happened? What happened to sending a delegation? Or maybe Ross did not approve the travel allowance. The man likes allowance when the man will go and he say, my honey, my Geleo, you are wanting yourself a 5-star hotel to the next convention from our allowance. So I don't know. Maybe the people did not approve the allowance, but come on. You got to do something. She's a supple woman that passed away. Good heart. From what I heard from the people, she was a very, very nice lady. But our man said he's the president, but he did not come. He did not send delegation. Nothing. Yes. When I just or having party right now, the man was saying, you delegation, he said will be there to dance. But when something happens in the community, the man who says he's the national president for the people, he knows where to be found. And so President Myers, she sympathized with the family. She was in solidarity. Let me play a short comment here from her, short video from the national president of the USAA. Let me see. A quick comment here from President Myers.
No, you got me playing. Amen. Praise the name of Jesus. Death, we just have to laugh because we are human beings at the end of the day. But today is a very sad day for us as a whole, from SINOE County, from the United Southwest Association in the Americas. For me, I really did not know Lorraine from back home like other people did. I got to know her from Francess Clarke Myers. Every time she came to Philadelphia at the time when I was the chapter president, she is not really a qualified member of the USAA, but she is an affiliate. She is a sympathizer of the organization. And every time she came to Philadelphia, everything that we are doing, she was quality. I can remember when I was the chapter president, we had a meeting at Rhetorical house, and Mother Francess Clarke was not there at the time. She went to work. And Sister Nerie was the one that spoke for the meeting that day. And after she called, she said, I'm a 2-year-old. And our sister Francess was having a birthday party that day. She said, I'm going to Francess house and I will come right back. I said, well, you cook for us and you're going to leave us there to go. She said, yeah, my sister having birthday party. So I will go to the party and I will come back. But she cooked and prepared all the food and left it there for us. And then she went to Francess house and then she came back. And since that time, every time that woman see me, she called me my president. Oh, my beautiful president. Then I said, the most beautiful Sapo woman. Then she be laughing. And every time she came there, I would say, Sister, whether you moving to PA, you know you love to be here. She said, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm waiting for something. I'm coming. Even in October when she came here for a funeral, and we all were gathered together singing and dancing. And she was in our kitchen after, that's why when I went there at the whole bag, she was just in the kitchen cooking and serving people. Today we are here celebrating her life. So to the children, everybody has spoken. You know, the Bible says, whatever that you do will go after you. You know, your mother lived her life. She did. And her mark will forever remain in our heart and on our mind. So on this day, we just come as an organization, as several people here in Rhetorical, and we try to put ourselves together so we can support each other and support our people back home. That is the purpose of the organization. So today, children and Sister Marie, I want to take this time, find a way to your several people. Yes. Come on. We are people who love to just celebrate each other so that your joy can be our joy. You know, your sadness will be our sadness. That's why we are here. So to the family, to our mother, Mother Francess Princess, you are ready. Joshua, Tibor, Sua, all the Sua family, and all the children and the family members as whole, we have come. The Bible says, little is much, and God is giving. So just take out on behalf of the USA, we present for you $1,290 just for refreshment. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing the fantastic job the lady is doing in the union. You know, the union they are doing their best, and everybody they are with her. They are with the president to make sure that the community is taken care of. You know, 1,290, I think. I mean, she said a little thing from the community. It can resuscitate our mother. It can bring her back to life, but you know, so that people can get something to drink, and that's how you show leadership, and that's how you. I mean, again, I like to go to the biblical character they call Job. You know, when Job was going through his struggles, you know, when God was punishing an innocent man, you know, his friends went to him. They didn't sit back. His friends, they went there and sat and cried with Job and put their arms around the man. That's how you know who is in your corner. And that's somebody sitting someday and they're making pronouncements and they're telling you, oh, I'm the leader. But when something happens, you don't see the person around. It's not leader by title. It's leader by doing. The people give you that title because they want you to do something, you know. And she was not the member of the union either. Like the president indicated, she was an affiliate, you know. She was a nice woman, very decent woman. You know, I couldn't just remember about what the people were saying about her, what they were saying. I mean, it showed that's why I say the panegyrics showered upon Mother Hooks showed she lived well. You know, that brings my mind to the character of the philosopher Socrates. You know, he said, an unexamined life is not worth living. You know, an unexamined life is not worth living. When you are alive, I mean, you don't know that people sometimes overtly people will examine you, and covertly they will examine you. And so when Mother Hooks was alive, she was overtly and covertly examined. but people in her community, people in her church, people in the various organizations that she was in, and they were examining this woman and say, based on what she was doing. And that was reflected at her funeral. People was, I was like, wow, the woman was so nice to the point the pastor even went that far as saying she gave her land to the church so they can build a structure. Free land, she gave it. She didn't say, you'll pay me. She was a very wonderful lady. Very wonderful lady. And so I'm glad to have been part of that program, to be part of her homegoing. I'm glad that the community came through, even though she wasn't a full-fledged member. She was an affiliate. A good person. Anywhere you go, people will recognize you, whether you are living or dead. So the woman is gone, but she will still be alive, just the same way. Mandela is dead, but we still can't forget Mandela. King is dead, but we can't forget King. We can go on and on. And so you live after your death. And that's what Mother Hooks did. She's still living after her death because she made an impact upon people. The community, the church you were in, and every activity, sorority she was in, she wasn't somebody who was bystander. She participated actively. She was a servant of the people. She showed that. She demonstrated that. And so let me just play some of a brief. I'm not playing the whole thing, but some of the speeches from that program, so you can see what some of the things the people were saying. For example, let's look at this. Her daughter here.
Oh, you look so beautiful in here today.
Hallelujah.
I'm so honored to have all of you in here today. Thank you for coming in this school. Thank you for honoring me. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you do not have the strength." I'm standing here today to say words that I have never wanted to say. I'm standing here today to read a passage that I have never wanted to read. I'm standing here today to endure another being that I have never dreamed of. My mother, our mother, is gone. The least ILJ can do today is to honor her. So happy God. The late Deaconess Nerie Seon Hooks was born in SINOE County, Liberia, on December 29, 1959, onto the Union of Black Senior and Co-Seniors. The union was blessed with 2 children, Uncle Brown and Mom. Brown and all their parents predeceased Mom.
All right, just a little bit again. I'm not playing the whole video, but if you want to listen the beautiful speeches and the nice stuff they say about the lady. Just subscribe to my YouTube page. The video there, you can watch it on your big screen TV at home. All you have to do is put Madison Freeman, Madison, Madison Freeman, Freeman, and you can subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell. I mean, every time we go live or we publish something new, you'll get a reminder. All right. So let me see. Let me see something here. Let me see a little bit of what some other people said.
Its tastiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anyone except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. 14. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a table. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. 16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Here ends the scripture reading of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Amen.
All right, so that's a little bit of let's see the program. Let me see what I can get. Another person here.
It wasn't easy, Lord God. We wonder how we got over. It's because of the Holy Spirit that comforts us and leads us and guides us and strengthens us. And see, that's always me. So thank you, Lord Jesus. I depart the Holy Spirit.
Doctorate money and academic. Schedule an appointment for them, we're going to the appointments, and we're spoken for elected in the morning after. We schedule another appointment for Tuesday morning after I drop my daughter's to go straight to the house to pick him up. Recent friends, I'm going through some emotional stuff. Lord, there's a phone call placed for you before we call 911. Now, why? You continue to stay. You see, everybody is sincere. Nobody knows what you're going together and not cry. Yes. And I listen to the voice in my throat, Papa, I'm taking the Holy Spirit. It's so equal. Who must say that you're going?
Bishop for 1 year, and she was the first house. We are coming back to Seattle. She said, "Yeah, we're coming back to Seattle." So when I got a call at 5 p.m. on the 14th, I was like, "This cannot be." At the end of the day, what can we say? What can we say if this is what the word of God is? If I were to share whatever God has planned, you know, for us.
Rest in peace.
Auntie Association. A representative from the SINOE Auntie Association. The president is here, and we invite him to have his own argument.
The great the Rhetorical the Academic Association. We began at this time to say that we SWAT, we founded the children's choir in General Engineer Silla,
Brown was saying, never mind. It's hard to do someone who was so dear to all of us. But she died in Christ. She died in the Lord. Yes. And one of the guys who makes it look like the resurrection is Paul. And Sister Nerie is absent from this body, but she's present with the Lord. Amen. And that's the beautiful thing that brings us joy. Yeah. Those of us who are Christians, who die, we have an unending, glorious presence with the Lord. And so we have an association with say, never want to destroy sin that the source is in the ring, and the source of all of the people have rest in peace.
A tribute. And that will be done when we get on the repass.
We'll face you up, we'll do whatever. JG, and this one. The Bible says, you will be healed. That's illegal. That's unbeliever. The believers are ignorant. We are the believers are ignorant. We should have more. Because when we are in it, we will go. The Lord Jesus and His crown to prepare a place for us.
All right, guys, just a little bit. Just want to give you a little taste of that program, the homegoing of Mother Nerie Hooks. It was wonderful. A lot of nice stuff was said about her. So that is it's indicative of the person she was. You know, people wouldn't come and fly from here and there, and they will gather over there just to give fabrications and stories lies. No, people came to pay a lot of respect to her, and she was a wonderful lady, and she lived well. Again, I'm happy to have been part of that program. That's what we want to hear about great people. My only thing is I heard some disturbing things said from. I mean, it's a Christian stuff, you know. So, but the Christians sometimes, I think it was my own Minister Olivia said something along the line, you know, those of us that believe in Christ, you know, we have hope when we die, and non-believer, but I mean, so I said, but the non-believer holding the camera right now, so what am I doing wrong? So I should go to hell? So, no, I'm laughing, but some of those things, that when the people say those things, I be like, are you serious? Just for somebody not believing or not agreeing with you, so the person should go to hell? I thought that God is a God of diversity, you know. So if you're a God of diversity, why send people to hell for not agreeing with you, you know? And so I said, I mean, I hear some of those things they were saying, okay, this one, I'm just here to just do my work and pay my lot of respect to the lady. And not only that occasion, I heard these things on many occasions, you know. They would say stuff. I'm like, wow. The other one part, I can't take the one. I mean, how can you? I mean, all the nice stuff they were saying about this woman. And then I think it was a funeral night, and I think it was a pastor that said, God always kill good people. I almost drop my stuff and leave the place. Like, you serious? You don't say God always kill bad people. You say God always, not sometimes, but always kill or carry. Sometimes they will use euphemism. Always carry good people. Carry me in the same means to kill the person. And all that. I mean, what kind of deity the people are worshiping? They will tell me Satan is the bad guy, but then they are telling me the good man is the one that killing people. Okay, what would the bad guy do? You know, so some of the things that bother me. They bother me when people say that. I mean, it's okay, or it's bad when a human being kills another human being. They take you to jail, but when God does it, hey, it's okay. They celebrate him. And then the same God will point in your boy and say, in elementary English, thou shalt not kill. But he does it. His servants are telling us that God killed a good woman. I'm like, I don't understand some of these things. I don't get. Religion is a terrible thing. It's terrible. These things, these bad beliefs that people carry around all over the place. You criticize Hitler. You criticize Ben Ali. You criticize Charles Taylor. But when God killed thousands and drowned people, then they say, oh, it's okay. That's the will of God. He's a bad man. How else that God should be bad? You don't say Satan kill people. No, you say God. And so why you can't worship Satan? Because Satan is not, you are not telling me that Satan killing people. You say you're God. How can good men kill people? I don't understand these things. I don't understand it. And maybe that why the world is not being governed right. Because the bad man is being praised. Yes. He being praised in the churches every day. And maybe the God too does not like people to praise him. And that's why all these bad things are happening. Because every time maybe the Christian is singing for him, he getting angry. You never know, because they say God has mystery. So if something is mysterious, you don't know about it. So maybe when you pray, every time you pray, the thing getting angry, the people they're making noise in my ear. You don't know. You don't know. All the thing does, I mean, it's blasé. It doesn't care whether you praise it or not, whether you believe in it or not. So it doesn't care. It could be a don't care God. So people don't consider all the other possibilities. You know, so I was listening the other day, I'm like, damn it. And they say, they got the other Bible verse where they say, if you believe in God with all your heart and you pray to him sincerely, whatever you want, he can do it for you. And I was in the church there, and the pastors, they were praying. And I said, why do people can't pray to the God for the woman to get out? And then we have to carry that woman to the cemetery. It's a good woman. Nobody is saying anything negative about her. Oh, yeah, she's a nice person. So why they can't pray to this their God to the resurrected people in the Bible to get a woman up? Are they not sincere in their hearts? The pastors, the deaconesses, the ushers, nobody was in that church that was sincere, that can pray to God for God to sincerely answer that prayer to get a woman. So some of these things don't make sense to me. I mean, I'll be so bothered by when they say something. Certain things when they say, you just blow my. Somebody will tell me, you can't ask God a question. Why not? The educated man, I can consider him my professor, the president of SINOE County Association. I mean, I want to understand some of these things. You explain that to me. I asked the question, the man will come here, I mean, personally, what? You have to explain this thing, convince some of us. Why you can't ask somebody? The man is telling me God is omniscient. He knows everything. He is omnipotent. He is all powerful. But you can't ask him question. When somebody knows everything, somebody who has unlimited knowledge, and the person who's about to ask questions. But when somebody will tell me, say, we can't ask God why. No, what is wrong with asking why? Is it offensive to him to ask why? It's not. Asking questions is a way to learn. That's how you learn. It's called curiosity. So you ask questions, and then one that has knowledge will break things down to you. And that's why we go to school. To ask the teacher question, because the teacher knows stuff that we don't know. And so we go sit down, we pay money for the teacher to give us that knowledge. But the people have a deity that has unlimited knowledge, but they say, don't ask the thing question. I said, who is that guy here? The people worshiping. Yeah. Who is that deity? Who is that God? They can't ask him question. No, you can't ask him why. Oh, yes, I will ask why. Why kill good people? Why? What did she do wrong? She served you honorably, diligently. She's giving people free land. Nobody said, so why you kill good people? The Christian got to answer that question. Why? I will ask you. You don't want to ask me, I will ask. Why your God killing good people? You answer the question now. Why? And you telling me, say, thou shalt not kill, but you are killing. Then why you put that commandment in the Bible? Oh, the lawmaker is the lawbreaker. And maybe that's why it is. That's how it looks like to me. The one who makes the law breaks the law. No, but then it doesn't make you a good man. It doesn't make you a good man. And then I hear the people, the demon now, Satan 24/7. They worship him in the Satan. That Satan, they worship in that good thing. And the bad one. So I can see some sort of reverse psychology going on. Maybe God got more propagandists. So the demon now Satan. But then the evidence is not showing it in the whole book. The whole book that they watch in the book, when you go look at it, they say God drown everything. It's not Satan. But God is the good one. I was like, what the people are talking about? Family agrees in here. And they say when you pray sincerely in your heart, God can do anything for you. These people are crying. And the pastor, they can't pray for that woman to get up from that box. And they say, don't ask questions. Don't ask God why. Yeah, I mean, religion is that's what Karl Marx said. Religion is the opioid of the masses, or the drug. When people smoke it, they don't think properly. I'm sorry, I know the language is a little hard, but it's not my words. That Karl Marx said that. It's the opioid of the masses. The drug of the people. When they smoke it, they suspend their rational thinking. They suspend everything else. I can be pissed. You pressing the nice woman, kind-hearted person. And then they say, oh, you got, and like the doctor got the medicine. They can kill somebody, everything the doctor here. Instead of giving it to the patient, they don't want to give it. You get the thing they call prayer, that when you say when you're a minister, you can do anything. But they pray, they can't, the woman can't get up. They can't pray for the woman to get up. See? So that's it. That's why religion is a problem to me. All the different religions, they got the different books that people read. These are all people philosophies, people views. That's what they call it, philosophy or religion. That somebody thoughts, that what the person thinks. The very people that wrote a book, they say they don't know what God is. They can't define what God is. And the African men, we the original people, the people suppress us. And we fought for our liberation, then they turn around and give a book. Then we say, oh, yeah, that's the book of God. The same book they use to justify your suppression. But then you carry the Bible on your head all over the place. What is wrong with you? We can write our own religious text and pray to whatever our forefathers. They pray to the rebels and the mountains. And people look at it and say, oh, our people, they are idol worshippers. They call them what's the other word for them? Animes. They got all those different names to get it. It's a mixed representation of African theology, or the African people concept of God. We are not polytheists. We don't believe, African people don't believe in many gods. No. The people, when you see them worshiping that tree, the river, they say God is in everything. And so he can come in your living room and talk to you and come to your wherever you are. So according to the African concept, he made everything and he is in everything. And so whatever you talk to, you are communicating with the creator. And that's what the people believe in, but they realize, oh, people worshiping stay as if. I mean, talk to me. I am the advocate, the speaker for the elders. I talk to them. They educated me. They gave me what I'm supposed to say to the people. But people, they go ahead. African people, they are polytheists. They believe in many gods. As they look at, you don't understand what you're talking about. Now, your Christianity is what we call polytheism. And that's why the man said, they say, let us make man. The men were talking to other gods. It's right in your Bible there. He said, let us make man. I want the man will be one alone. And he said, let us. He will be speaking in the plural. No. So Christianity is polytheist. If later on people try to philosophize and try to make it monotheistic, it's not a monotheistic religion. It's polytheistic. It's multiple God. They tell you, the same people will tell you a trinity. A trinity means what? It means what? Three. It's not one. But they will take if you read, people got to read. There was something they call modalism. It's a philosophical position before even Christianity was born. Monotheism. Yeah, by the way, the term, the word Trinity was coined by one of the church fathers. What is his name again? Tertullian. He the one coined that word to defend Christianity. It was an invention of one of the church fathers. Tertullian. That he the one coined that word Trinity to defend that. Oh, but it was from modalism. If you go modalism, read about modalism. Modalism says that we come in three forms. All right, three. So that's the same philosophy people take and say make it later on and make it with Trinity. They say human being, you myself. Right now, it can be your father, it can be your son, and it can be what? What else again? Father, son, and maybe brother to your sister. So you can come in multiple. So they say we come in different modes. That's what modalism believes. And so later on, people went and built on it. The religious people, they adopted the philosophy and they make it sophisticated. And people say that Christianity is not monotheistic, it's polytheistic. It's right in our whole book. Anyway, so that's it. Running with other people's concept. We can take our own thing. If you ask me right now and say, God, you pray to that tree, yes, that's me. It represents me. You can bring a Eurocentric test and you want me to, somebody, I'm a kind of lamb of God to go to university. Somebody come, you know what they call indoctrination. Now what they do, worse, university worse. They go there, they indoctrinate you. Indoctrination means taking another man's idea and putting it in another man's head. That's what indoctrination is. So they drill somebody else's idea in your head. They put it there for years. You come from there now. You're a theologian. Then you pound those things in your people's heads. Yeah, that's what the people do. Somebody from Bubadi, somebody from Kabade, somebody from Weja. Then they take book that are from Kabade. Then they preaching it to our people. I said, wow, you're serious? And so that's it. That's the problem. We are in serious problem. From physical slavery to psychological slavery right now. That's what we want. It's not physical again, it's psychological. The person who get more ideas, I think there's a quote from Dr. Ray Higgins. He said, one who controls the printing page controls the thinking of the age. One who controls the printing page controls the thinking of the age. Anybody who can read, who can put things on paper, the person will control the thinking of people. And that's what the God's been doing. The writing. They give you all these sophisticated philosophies. And we can bring our own text. When I bring the Afrocentricity or Afrocentric 10 Commandments, I say, go away, you will not do it. Somebody say, oh, that be my team. They put their own team down. Even though the 10 Commandments is from the 42 law of Ma'at. Yeah, if you read the book of the dead, it's right there, the 42 laws. That the place they subtract it and just condense it and took and make and put in the Bible and say 10 Commandments. But people don't read it in different books. They're here. But anyway, guys, that's the problem of religion that we have to confront. Yeah, we got a long way to go. The people are going to space, and our people are on prayer lines. They're praying 24/7. People are building different set of iPhones and different machines. Our people are praying. They are in church every Sunday. They go congregate. Then they're praying a beating drum. Yeah, we don't build state-of-the-art facility to educate our people to compete with the rest of the world. Then we'll consider we're sucking. That's what I call religious pacifier. You sucking. Why you sucking on your other man doing something? You don't want a baby crying, you get a pacifier. You want a baby, nothing in it. The baby just sucking their own spit. And that's the thing. Religion. It's a religious pacifier. They give it to people. And they say, don't ask God a question. Anyway, guys, and that's a little bit of dark side you put it on a stool by the chosen few. Yeah, they call me the iconoclast. It means that people know icon. That's a word there. Iconoclast. If on the word icon, the root word is icon, when you're on the computer, you get the icon. Yeah, icon means image. And then what the word class means to break something. So iconoclast is an image breaker, somebody who breaks things. So the thing then that you cherish, that I will question, I will put hole in it. Yes, let me see the call coming here. Hello? Yeah, Jala, what's up?
Nothing much. Hold on me, put it on mute. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you for the show. Thank you. But number one thing we had to hold you to as a corrupt man.
Why am I corrupt?
Because Green Geo gave 50 that. That 50 that came from the South Bowl money.
No, it was before you took the money.
How you know?
No, there was no confusion at the time.
But who said when the mayor took the money was not confusion?
Is he unemployed?
The man gave me 50 that.
No,
so
no,
don't find excuse.
No, boy, even if you're unemployed, the man can go far for how you call unemployment benefit. The government, like
now you want to take corruption. Now you want to try to find way to back it. You're talking about the man get job.
At the time when the mayor when you were on a corruption, you died me, I take money, and you say, oh, but the man, I mean, I went to visit, I did a recording. You say, oh man, you're doing our publicity man for him at the time, and you say, oh man, you're doing a wonderful job. When I go to England, you publicize me. When I go to anywhere I go, you're doing a good job. I don't have a lot, but it's a little thing for you to put gas in your car. Then I say, oh the man, I can't predict. I don't predict your. I wasn't thinking that at the time the man won't go in your account.
Oh, you are not thinking it, but then.
Yeah, so I'm not a telepathist.
So to fight corruption, you first thing you have to say, send this man. I found out this man is corrupt, and he gave me $50. So boy, yeah, you're $50 because I'm
no, Jala, that will not. You can't. You see, the fact that I don't agree with Green does not mean we should dismiss everything. He's not a bad guy in total, just the same way.
We are not talking about bad or
no, but we are. It's somebody. The man was a leader at the time. So let's take for example Obaku, right? Obaku. He was a good leader at the time. The same thing Green started were good. Greens will come to Philadelphia. We all sit together. We had good conversation. So because I mean the man, I mean I don't see anything bad about him at the time.
Okay, let me
I was working for him, and the man said, "Oh yeah, little thing here." There, I said, "Oh man, you
That's
steal."
True.
I'll just assume that the man stealing. No, I can't do that.
So let me ask you the question then.
Go ahead.
They say Madam President, Madam Clarke, and the new chairman stole $2,000. Do you believe it?
That's fallacious.
Okay. So what happened if Green, now that we found out that he corrupt, and he said, well, saying you criticize me and you saying I did this, what happened with the $50 I give you? Like the claim that the $2,000 that was in the account was stolen. So then what was supposed to say to the people?
I mean, you are playing probabilistic game here. So
I am not. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So it's probability. Saying. It's probability. Yeah. So, but again, Jim, the fact of the matter is, if somebody does something, let's get a person a credit. We shouldn't put people down. The man is not.
No. Yeah. Madison, yeah. I'll hold you for that. I'll hold you that one. Let me tell you something. To be honest, right? Mm-hmm. Green did not come clean. Because when Green can even he can have the mind to force people signature or words to request for $45,000, then you know this man does not. There's no other way to say that man was not corrupt. There was no conflict at that time.
The man, it was before he gave me the money before he got in the river of corruption.
Forget the $50. Forget the $50. But the $45,000 that he requested that Darrow were intercepted. That Darrow intercepted. There was no conflict.
5 minutes.
There was no conflict. So the man woke up this money and he wanted $45,000 of the sample people money. So that was a huge something for somebody to say they're not corrupt. Somebody who had that kind of mind. So how do we classify that kind of person? There was no conflict at all.
So there was no conflict. So I try to follow your argument. So what's your argument? I'm missing it maybe.
Okay, let me. The $45,000 that he said the board approved for Darrow to give him, but it was not true. It was lie.
Right.
That his own mind that he said he wanted the $45,000 without showing anything where he wanted to do with the $45,000. But he told the people, he told Darrow, say the board approved $45,000. That kind of person with their mind where there was no conflict, no nothing, but had a mind to take a $45,000 from the organization account without any approval. And you think say the person can, you think say, oh, the person did great. The person, how can that person do great now?
No, from the beginning, James will have to be, because this is the voice of SINOE, this is the voice of justice. Again, the fact that I do not agree with Green right now doesn't mean he didn't do anything right at the time.
I said that.
Yeah, right. So we can't just conclude because
the question you are not answering is the $45,000 part.
Yeah, the $45,000. So what's the question again? Maybe I'm not getting it.
Okay, I will come back again.
Please.
We were not having conflict. When Green Geleo forced the board signature, let's just say the board signature, to withdraw $45,000 from the account before our treasury were able to intercept that. If it was not him, that $45,000 could have gone. Without you and I knowing, and nobody approved that.
Right.
How can you say that kind of person had done great? Where there was nothing, everybody was going smooth, and the money was in the account. Everybody put in the account, were expecting for it to be in the account. And somebody woke up in the night time or in the morning and say, "Oh, we'll take off $45,000 for me." How can you even pull the good things and
okay? So you say why I'm calling him great? That's the question.
Yeah. So
okay. So the greatness can be twofold. It can be a great corrupt man. That's one.
Okay.
It can be great sometimes from the beginning, and then you ruin it. So from the beginning, for example, let's take the 2018 convention held hosted by President Myers, right? It was on his watch. We can't take that from him. And so we had a wonderful convention. How much we raised during that convention?
They say we raised about almost 7 or 8,000.
So it was on his watch. So I will attribute that. I will consider that to be great. Yes, even when we went to his inauguration in Minnesota, it was fantastic. We all were together. It was a big family. We raised
the conventions and the program was not great and all those things. But how can somebody, this for me, this is what I'm trying to wrap my head around. When this guy, he's great. Like let me get the example of Obaku. Obaku was in power. The money he raised, he left it there. He never one day attempted to take money behind, to take about 45,000 behind the people. So if you will go behind the people to be able to write and get money from behind the people, then you are never been good at the beginning. I was supposed to say the person who can steal is not because they're caught.
I'm not cutting you out. The man said the $50. Your man Milton should say call 7 fish. I was doing some work. I like that, Milton. Thank you.
Okay, I call 7 fish. We'll let that one. We'll let it pass.
Green. We went to the house. The woman cooked some nice food. We ate. Overall, James, there is no one like I think that a family that I once said. I say, no one is totally good and no one is totally bad. We all have some kind of low thing in the middle there. You yourself, the father, my man, drinking a ledge. Does that mean he's a bad man? No. If I have a bigger ledge, that doesn't mean you're a bad man. You're just honest. You just say how you feel. That doesn't mean that everything about you is bad.
Nobody unless you part that I'm bad. I would think that's a bad. Yeah, that's a bad behavior. I'm not gonna polish it.
Okay. So that we can't dismiss you.
I had to when it comes to that. I had to be. But my father, they look. To be honest, right? I didn't agree that he's not a bad person or he's not. But for the point that a man who is a leader for the whole community will go behind the people and do such a thing, then definitely he had a motive from the beginning. That's my point.
Okay.
Because there's no way anybody, you that over there, you cannot go behind people, put money together, you go behind people without the people that are leading you, that will give you a go ahead, telling you to go do it. And you go and do it. Because it's completely the man had his plan. So that one part, the goodness, all that, one thing when you do 99% of good, as long you make that, the one that making 100, you make it, you're not good again.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Because one wrong can just ruin everything else that you.
Yeah, so it ruins. So can I get that goodness? It's the goodness faith. Because first of all, for somebody to do such a thing, that's a bad thing, and that's why I keep telling them, say they should forget it. This need to come down their knee and beg the people. Because our first thing that I want alone. Forcing people's signature to get $45,000 alone will carry him to jail. I feel sorry for him because he had an accident, but he's doing good. You might know, I get it, but I was the 4.0 share the thing in. Tell me, man, like, man, we sorry. Even though I ain't like you, I caught you, but still.
But the people don't say you're faking, my man.
I'm faking? I don't fake. Who else will fake with?
Yeah, I saw someone his supporter said I faked him, Jane, you're not doing.
I'm not the best guy. I care. If I was on the spot, I was going to give you ride home.
Okay.
But not on the spot.
But in Minnesota, you can give your man ride. You're calling to volunteer, man.
I don't get a number. If I have a number, I'm going to call you.
I will send it to you.
Send it to me. I'll call you. If you answer my call, me, I don't care.
Man, when the man answer my call, you green answer. I mean, when he feels like it.
You cussing?
Yeah.
Yeah, cussing.
I'm a man. The way I now poor the man. I mean, the man can't even get job right now in our community before I even talk to Liberia. So, I was somebody that talked to me.
That one part, he knows. Our people they consider that one, but you have to get from your boy. Why? You don't want to get home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when I call him and answer, that's fine. But honestly, to go, I don't want. I want to see the man going to jail, but I want to see. I don't want no death for him, nothing like
yeah.
that.
I don't want the man to be punished.
Because when the man go to jail, I can buy some apple and orange and carry for him, which is simple.
No, yeah, I won't be the good man, because when the bad people are around, we will not be good people, my man. Exactly. It takes a bad man to make to show to see a good person. Yeah.
You know, they so have the tree. You know, sometimes sometimes you wake up, you get there, and you carry your thing on him. But let you finish your show. I just want to make sure that I $50 will collect it for you. It wouldn't don't say like that now. I will still.
My man, boy, you were around. You know how the wonderful job we're doing, my man. Yeah. You know yeah, so the man give me that little 50 ball now. You want to make me corrupt? You want to make me corrupt, man?
We sort of put it there. Say, oh, the man doing good. So I will put your lap in the man. He say, oh, the man take off $50 and just give you without hey, what's that? You know, so who knows? Yeah, how you doing? Who knows? So maybe. They see when you went beyond all to take it, you wanted to take it 45,000 or take it 2,500 or take it 7,000. That you take that $50 just in man will
go in there, can't go take $50 from that. Man, took $90.
He took some of the money already. That the bound $50 now when
no, that was pre. That was because
they will come after you. I'm telling you, the thing I'm telling you, they will come. And the $2,000 they left me account will take it and say, so
I don't want you to politicize that man. Good thing he did. It can't get shot, cannot be politicized.
There's nothing good there. That man have a motion for the day that man become president. He was give me at the people they put money. The man who work us and 145, not even 10,000, about $45,000.
How about your man? How about your man the other day? Your man Farley, Ernest Farley. The man sent $300 the other day for to do some stuff for the show, to upgrade the show. So all the design you see now, they were part of the money the man sent. So in the future, when the man declare he corrupted, I'll say, oh, the man give you corruption, buddy. That what you say?
But you see, honest are not even nobody, honest are not. Yeah. I'm not going beyond somebody to take $45,000.
Yeah, the man just called me the other day. He said, man, you're doing a great job. I'll send you $300. And he sent out $300. Why you see the upgrade the show and all of that, you're happy. So when you say $300 when you declare guilty to, they say, oh, that ain't corruption, buddy.
No, for me, when I said it, I will make sure, I will make sure. And I will call everybody and say, if you see, I just take it from here, I give it to Mayson.
Where you taking it from?
I will put money, but
oh, you had to tell Green guy, man, that'd be realistic. The man
go to the bank. I'll go to the bank where I be cashing a check. Now I say, you see the check with the name, my name, everything on it. I think if you have to send to Mayson.
Christopher Wiley told me the other day, he said, man, Green and do doubles or something. So the man, I leave and $450.
Oh, no, Christopher, I want to lie. Green can only do it 8 hours. Green can't even wait for the 8 hours to finish.
He said, man, get the president can do double. I said,
lie.
You sure?
Lie. Somebody, seriously.
All right,
yeah. Okay, well, me like something. Hold on. You said $50 is a part of what? Missy, I can see this here. Say
somebody
part of the 90,000 is here.
No, it will not be right because again, he gave me the money because you gotta understand when you had your election when Casey Wiley was elected, right? We had conflict by then. No, the union was still in tight. It was during that time when I went to campaign for EDPOA, and then I said, oh, let me go call the mini election. And that's when I went to a horse. I think after that time, I went to a horse and they were more cool. So you will say to the food, more to our corruption money.
When we getting to know this about $50 now?
Why? Yeah, man, everything somebody does for you or did for you, you have to come be saying in public, my man. But I just saying, I was talking in the good side of the guy. James, we have to understand, we have to talk the good side and the bad side. So I'm giving the men positive and the negatives. So what is wrong with that?
Okay, but the question you still don't answer it. When did he went for the $45,000?
My man, I agree about it. Ain't that your man? You're in Minnesota?
Now you don't want a man get $50, not me.
Oh, man.
No. Don't put it on me. You're not my man. You don't want a man get $50 too. Mm-hmm. So you should tell when did he went for that $45,000?
The other time you say you want to send me $500, so I shouldn't take that $500.
It's not. You see that corrupt behavior you're doing it right now. Why don't you answer the question?
You told me man, I was saying $500 to promote the social. I'm not taking that $500 because when you
soft talking you've been doing it 2 days.
When you declare guilty, you say I get balances on that money. So
when did he wanted the $45,000?
Huh?
When did he wanted the $45,000 that were intercepted?
When he wanted it?
Yeah, when did he wrote that or that he forked or faked something?
I'll look at my email and look at the time. I can't remember the exact time.
Okay. But you think it was before the Crown People election?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
after?
Yeah.
Oh, it was before the Crown People election?
After the election.
Oh, after the election.
Yeah.
You know, you got to look at it so you don't be pessimistic.
Man, stay on the phone. Let me get into my email right now so I can show you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a.
Because we got to make sure the corruption is not creeping our community. We got to make sure we clear it up.
Hey man, he's a funny guy. Man, anti-corruption commission mail. Doing all the right now. Well, come on, well, found this in the email here. The email from, I'm not calling my source, so just rest assured, I ain't calling my source name.
Okay.
I'm gonna be getting all the information coming from your flying coming. All right. Now that the scholarship one, let me go back again. The scholarship.
You see, thank God say he brings scholarship on too.
The scholarship one, yeah. ETA found the names of scholarship recipients.
At that time, we already came from Philadelphia, though. The scholarship money that we're giving.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say if you're not part of the 90,000, then you're part of the scholarship money. Then.
Okay. So this is let me see. Let me look at this. It was sent Monday, May the 24th, 20. That was 2020. No, 2018. Okay, let's see. It says here, there's a date. July, Saturday or Thursday, July 4th, 2019.
2019?
Yeah. 2019.
When did Crown People have their election?
It's not the same year. I think it's the same year.
It's the same year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he did that before the Crown People had the election.
So yes. Hold on, let me share this. So Thursday, July the 4th, 2019, 11:39 p.m. That's when he sent this disbursement. Mr. Geleo, national president, respond to the communication sent to the national treasurer. That's the response of the board chairman here. Let me see Green Code Geo on. Let me share with you, by the way. Let me share that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me share that so you can be part of it. Let me share it. What did I do? Let me see. 45 grand. Yeah. All right. So let me make it a little bigger. Maybe you'll see it.
Mommy said you'll pay for the $50.
All right, that's it. So you see, this is I'll count to Mr. Sabe's reply, right? So you're looking for false corrupt people. What did I do? I made a mistake over there. Let me go back and share again. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Close the one and come there. Made a mistake. 45,000. Request for 45 grand, my man. Asking for 45 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, the man.
$45,000.
The man was just requesting. He didn't get the money, so you can't say the money.
I know, but still.
Yeah, the man requested.
Why would you even have that kind of mind to request for something that the board not approved?
So yes, right here, 45,000. A letter, a request for 45,000. I was sent to Mr. Subway. You see here. Okay, good. Let me bring it this way so you can see it better. Okay, you seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me go to Mr. Geo's one on first. Okay. I think this is on the Thursday, the 4th, 2019, PM. Code Geleo. Darius Moen, so that's a communication in Mayson. Mr. Darius G. Moen, Treasurer, USA, Brooklyn Center, Minnesota 55430, July the 4th, 2019, right? Dear Darius Moen, please disperse to the national president the amount of 45,000, all right, United States dollar 45,000, to begin the immediate implementation of the nurses quarter phase 1. Okay. On Friday, June 21st, 2019, the National Board of Directors of the United Sapper Association in Americas met on teleconference, discussed and approved the $75,000 project cost for the construction of the nurses quarter in Joazan. Stipulated in the contract documents, the money will be disbursed to the contractor in 3 phases. Phase 1, 60%, equivalent 45,000. Phase 2, 30%, 22,500. Phase 3, 10%, that's 7,500. Thank you for the understanding, time, and attention to this matter. Best regards, yours truly, signed Jiko Geleo, Secretary of the Board of Directors, USAA. Approved. He said, well, approved by Mr. ESOTERIC, Chairman of the Board. And then he put it, and all board members.
You see that? That's a frankie right there.
The man
so a man without intention.
The man messing with, so now like that, he's a reply to it. So it's a reply. He's okay by it and say, maybe I'll go through it and see what Darius said later. I'll look at Darius's own reply or response. So he said disbursement that is subject from ESOTERIC with the same day, right? Mr. Jiko Geleo, National President, USA, in response to the communication sent to the National Treasurer, Mr. Darius Moen, requesting disbursement is hereby denied for the following reasons.
Reason number one.
Reason number one. I did not, on behalf of the Board of Directors, authorize the request for the disbursement of fundings for the project.
Wow.
Number two, your communication was received at 9:45 p.m. July 4, 2019, at which time you have already communicated with the treasurer for the disbursement. The best requested the money before the board. Note that the treasurer contacted me about your communication to him using my name without my knowledge hours before you sent this communication to me. 3, the contract needs to be reviewed because of some errors within the contract that puts USAA at risk. 4, the house plan for the building appears to be below standard. 5, we have to set up a working team of both members of the Board of Directors and the project team as discussed during the board meeting. 6, the rainy season is not construction friendly. 7, roads to SINOE are very bad for now. Why? It is true we are interested in the implementation of projects. We have to be very careful with how we engage in projects implementation. Thanks, ESOTERIC. All right. So let me see. Maybe we'll see Darius's communication to ESA. No, it's not in this. It's not in the communication. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your contention here? This thing happened before.
My contention
before
is
the corruption. Yeah.
No, that's not true. The man was born corrupt.
No, but what I'm saying, I've been a generator, right? You free me now?
No, you're not.
Oh, so
because because the man started before the Crown People election.
No,
yes.
The corruption started before the Crown People stuff. No.
Yes, it started. The time the man, July 5th or July, whatever he did, I think 9 p.m.
July 4th.
July 4th, 9 p.m. It was a hard day here. That was the time the man started and you hold and read all that in it.
So, but why you say before it was around the same Crown People election time, right?
It was this, but it was not. He did it before the Crown People election day.
Yeah, but Jim, why your contention? The man did not take the money.
My contention, no, it was not. But as long as the man have the mind to take $45,000, the man took that $50 from there. That one point, he need the boat, sir. He need the boat to approve.
Don't make allegation without evidence. I have refuted you.
This is not allegation thing here. Look, let me tell you, sometimes when you do investigation, these are the pieces you put together.
Yeah, but that's why I show you the evidence to exonerate myself. So what are yadi?
You took the $50. You took the $50.
Dude,
Darius is not above $500. You don't need anybody approval.
Darius reported a man already. Darius reported a man. So how Darius is the one that's supposed to withdraw the money. So in other words, saying that Darius withdrew the $50 or he took it by himself.
the man can get money without anything above below 55.
All the transaction you carry on at direct can be withdrawing the money, not doing yourself.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. So there is no debit card. Will have debit card. Is it maybe the man get debit card?
No.
To the ATM
the man withdraw the 100 because the man going there taking 200, 300 from there.
All right, man. Let me look at the people comment so I can call it your day.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for pressing me though. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
See that I let my man jala. You know say because he's my friend, so he can get it tough questions. That's good. That's how we do it. We don't get vexed. So you will pay the $50 is part of it, daddy. Don't go to your star by your star. I don't know why your star that a long time before green one for the 90,000. And 90,000 was in 2021. We were talking about 2019. So 2019, 2020, and 2021 before you took it. So it can't be part of it. It can't be part of it. That's not true. Your man James is saying the $50 is part of the 90,000. It's not. It's not. Look at it. Let's look at the timing. The 90,000 was taken 2021, and the $50 was given in 2019. So you can't say it's part of the 90,000. No, it's not. It not even part of the $7,000. Everything well in 2021. Yeah, so you're not very fair to be here. And Milton said the right thing. This is called 7 feet. Yeah, the bank. I better do your work, so the bank gotta give me a little tea to let me put gas in my car. Then why that? And that part of the just money making machine stuff. Now the man how the boy you work for. And the person said, destiny, natural herbs have killed so many illness that drugs and injection can't kill. I have seen the great importance of natural herbs and the wonderful work they have done in people's lives. I read people's testimonies online on how they were cured of herpes, HIV, and diabetes, etc. by Dr. Conara, herbal medicine. So I decided to contact the doctor because I know not nature has the power to heal anything. I was diagnosed with HIV for the past 7 years, but Dr. Conara cured me with his herbs, and I refer. All right, so that's a man that so you are cured, so you'll go to him. Watching from MD, ND. Thank God for saving the life of the former president. Remember, no one knows tomorrow. Let's continue praying for our organization, even though Doc doesn't believe in prayer. I need to teach him more about the Bible. Jesus Christ. Amen. Reverend, I'm coming for Bible study pretty soon. Great job, Madam President. My brother, we need our $50 that Green Coach gave you. That argument is there upon arrival. Yeah. I'm watching. Thank you for watching. I don't know what the person can be saying. They're commenting from YouTube. Geleo is former. That's right. Francess Clarke is the president. Madam President, Francess Clarke Myers. He got insurance. God is good. No, God is bad. Praise be to God. Mr. Green survived the car accident. Hallelujah. So the question is, why Jesus and God were watching the man to get in the crash in the first place? If he lost the man, I thought the job of the father is to protect the children. So you look at the man to get in that crash, that beat city boys to hit the car. So when I call your God bad man and I say, I don't want to be talking about it. The man can take Uber. Yeah, another option, you can take Lyft too, Yeah. I tire, yeah. Your man said you have to give that 50. The man, I mean, everything when he hears green mean that I plow down. That was the Support Association money, $50. You have. I mean, you have been refuted. I give you the evidence, everything. So what you want to tell me? Yeah. I'm watching. Okay, these are some of the comments from the Sunshine State. So that's it. That's what I got here right now. Let me see. I think I read 90 grand. Let me see. Ellis. Hi, I'm Ellis, and how can I be a part of this program? I'm a son of SINOE County. Yeah, all you have to do if you want to come live, I can send you the link, or there's a number over there on the screen for you. You can call the number to participate. Yeah, it's two. I don't know where you are. If you are in the US or Europe, you can call that number. If you want to come live on the show, say send me the link. Yeah, I can inbox you the link. Either through email or your messenger. You can follow the instruction and come back and bring you on. I'm watching, Francis, Miss Doe. Thanks for watching. What is this proof now? All about big man. It's about SINOE County right now. I'm just talking about some topics. I talk about, for example, we'll talk about this one. I'm trying to caution my viewers. One Harris Dorbor is a fraudster because he took my image on Facebook or my images on Facebook and created a fake page and sent a friend request to people. Yes, for example, this is the page right here. And so don't take any request from this person. He's a fraudster. He took my picture and all of that and put it on his page. He created a page. So anytime you see Harris G Dorbor, you go on that page. I don't know who the person is. I don't know. I know my man Prince Dorbor, but he's already friends. So I know the guy, I know the brother very well. He's not going to do this. You know, that's the only Dorbor I know. I know the superintendent. No, the city mayoress of Beautiful Creek, named Mary Dorbor, but she wouldn't do this either. Let's see. That's it. So that's something I talk about. We talk about Zarzar, honorary degree. You're about to be a doctor. To get a doctorate degree in education and administration, the lawmaker of SINOE County, District Number 3, Honorable Zarzar. And we talk about Mr. Gideo's terrible car crash that he survived. You know, that's something we talk about. And we talk about rhetorical question: who is the president of USA? So we give you Mr. Geleo is claiming to be president. Francess Clarke Myers was elected by the people, and that is why when something happens, she goes there, you know, sensipita, whether good or bad, she goes there and support the people. Whereas Mr. Geleo, he says he's the president, but when something happens, he doesn't come. We don't see him. He doesn't support anybody. And we talk about the panegyrics showered upon Mother Hooks. It showed she lived a life well lived. You know, she was a very nice person and stuff of that nature. We give you some announcement. Madam Francess Clarke Myers, her taking up black ceremony is coming up February the 5th, 2022. You know, and time, everything indicated over there. We give you the Electoral Commission election for the USA Delaware Valley chapter. The president appointed these people to conduct the election. You know, so if you don't get the information, so we want to read it and say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The leadership of the USA Delaware Valley chapter is pleased to appoint the below listed individuals to serve as members of the election commission for the chapter presidential election scheduled to be held in March of 2022. They didn't give us a specific date yet. So that's what the electoral committee is working on right now. They'll tell you the date and everything. So those appointed are Honorable Harrison Youngfoot, is a chairperson, followed by Reverend Jackson Kamor. Number 3, Madam Gertrude Goa. Number 4, that's Anthony S. Doe. The appointment takes immediate effect, and it was signed by Osiri Nyangwe Goa. He's the secretary for the chapter, and it was approved by President Mayson Togbah, President USAA Delaware Valley chapter. I think that's the information. I shared the president car crash stuff with you. He himself published this, and this is what happened to me a moment ago. Collided with the city bus, but I'm safe and sound, and that's what he said. So right now, Manager Seon is doing fundraiser right now to get the president of Bentley, or better yet, when they can't afford that, they're getting a Mercedes-Benz truck. You know, or any sophisticated car, they can send a man to Liberia with 15 grand in your pocket and they don't get you a new car. You know, so we started the campaign already for the people to get a new car. All right, and this is the communication from the university with respect to Honorable Zarzar, soon to be doctor. You know, so that's the communication the school sent to the honorable man. So you see right there, honorary doctorate degree in education and administration. Okay, and sooner rather than later, the convocation will be held in May of this year, and that's when the man will be the title will be conferred upon him. All right, so those are some of the things that we talked about. Thanks for asking. And that's what. Let me see. Let me see what here. I would also like to have your personal Facebook page, please. Yes, the same Facebook. I don't know where you're following from, but it's Dark Sayapode Esoteric. Dark DARKE Sayapode. You see it right? SARYORPODH and Esoteric ESOC is right here. Also, you know, ESOTERRC Esoteric. All right, so that's my Facebook page. You got a bunch of good information. You follow that page, and you will be kept abreast of developments in the U.S. and in SINOE County. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what we'll have for you for the night. We want to say thank you so much for always following Voice of SINOE. We're going to be starting a new series. The person who will share the show most will get a prize. You know, so that's a new thing we're going to be starting. You know, so we'll be following the people that after the show will follow and see how many shares will be setting a benchmark. If you reach that number of shares, and then you get a prize from us. That's something we want to do. People are not sharing the show, you know, but you're doing great. Thanks for watching. But I want also your friends to be part of the show. Also follow us on YouTube. We have a YouTube page. My YouTube page is Madison Freeman, MADISON FREEMAN. Arrow, okay. Those of you sorry for the American story, say R. You know, Arrow, FREEMAN. And so you go on YouTube, subscribe as well. We got tons of videos. You can follow us from there. You know, YouTube can be monetized. You know, so if I have more viewers from there, if you subscribe, you know, when the post start doing commercial, you know, we'll get a little thing. We can establish the show branch, Liberia, you know, and people get paid. We'll hire people. That's how we can do it too. So please subscribe to our YouTube page. Facebook, they can monetize, but YouTube can monetize. You know what I mean? They can do some commercial on your show. You can get a little thing in your pocket too now. I can be doing pro bono job. So imagine all the members of the USA, they subscribe. All the members of the, the SINOE County Association in America, they subscribe. All the people of SINOE County, they subscribe. That Voice of SINOE now, so all the citizens for SINOE got to subscribe. You know, so when I become rich, man, there are higher people too. I will be doing some stuff. I will not be a palava hot like other people doing. No, I'll be doing a lot of good stuff. So y'all go subscribe to my YouTube page. I will appreciate that. Y'all go subscribe. I'm from Liberia. Okay, Alice, thanks for following from Liberia. Okay, so you can come if you get good internet connection, or you also, that number is my number over there. You can call from WhatsApp as well. If you want to call from there, I can also pick up from there. You know, so that's something you can do. You can also use that number too and catch up little thing. All of you that are following, you can use that number too if you want to catch up Voice of SINOE. While we just saying here, you lay our work. That's something you can do too. You can just catch a little thing, you know. So Jane, you can accuse me of being corrupt. You know, and the number there, and the same number, the cash out, the same number here, you go on cash out. You can just, for Jane, you and get mine, you can just send some $2,000 quick. Honorable, what you call Milton Shigbe, and make get mad too. Make can send some $4,000. Yeah, the president for the Sabo people now. So I can't even put price on it. She ready? She can just dodge it. Yeah, my man Green, when you drop it, then I will call my man Jane. You know, I say, man Jane, your man Green just drives on you. Should I take it or not? You know, your man will have to decide before I take the 50 bucks before the corruption. The man say I corrupt. Yeah, so yeah, anytime if you like the content I will give you, you can always draw something for us. We appreciate it to improve the show, and that's why I'm very grateful to my man Ernest Farley. He the one got us to get a new template and everything, you know, for the show to get to the level. So there are other things we're still working that I want to do, but you know, it's cash intensive now. So if you want to draw something, fine. If you don't, hey, also Maracali Jebule got us started. You know, she draws something for I think $3 before in the past too. She the one who started getting our equipment. You know, she was a very helpful lady. You know, so we are here to do justice. We made a show for her and all of that. We acknowledge her effort and stuff of that nature. So yeah, so you guys, man, my man, my Texas Ranger, I want to say thank you, man. You flew from Texas the other day to be part of the show. I mean, the homegoing of the mother. That's pretty good. And you were just recently in Philly for the vice president burial as well. So Mr. Mudwood is a very nice man. Shout out to you, man. Kudos. Keep it up, B man. All right, that's a Ranger. Yeah, he was in Philly not too long ago. All right, so don't forget this Sunday we're having a Steve, my man here. That's a prominent son of the Sapole. He will be coming. That's Lord Togbah. He wants to speak to the conflict in the union. And so he's going to be speaking, giving a perspective. He contested last election. He wanted to represent one of the districts in Macerado County. But unfortunately, he was relegated. You know, so maybe we'll do a little bit warm up from the beginning so you can get a little experience of, you know, the young guys. You know, some Sapo guys, they are making some moves. They are not just sitting by on the national scene and stuff of that nature. And that's a good thing to do. Let the participate, guys. We can just sit back. All right. That being said, we want to say thank you so much for following Voice of SINOE. And as always, tomorrow we'll be here to talk to you and give you other developments in the community. And that being said, as I blend it, you know what it means? In Sabo means as I blend it, change the bad things that you're doing, change your ways, adapt the esoteric way, you know, do the good things. Be a soldier against justice or injustice, not against justice, against injustice. All right. So as I blend it, let us reconcile. Okay, we need reconciliation, but in the process of reconciliation, we cannot sacrifice justice, because you know what? In the absence of justice, you have chaos. Laws are made for a reason. Even you got the man-made laws, and you have the natural law. You know, so for example, if you take the law of nature, for example, one of the laws is called the law of gravity, right? So the law of gravity is put in place for a reason. It helps, like if you climb on top of the horse, right? The law of gravity says you can't jump from there. When you jump on, you can't break a law. The law can break you. Okay, so when you jump on top of the horse, we'll get your pieces. Your bones will be breaking. So you are violating your law. All right, that's a law of nature. The law of buoyancy, or for things to float on top of water. If you don't know how to swim, you don't understand the science of swimming or natation, and you jump in the water, you get drowned. Because there's the aquatic law. You have to understand the law of flotation. All right. So everything got laws. And that's why in the traffic, you got a traffic law. You run a traffic light, you're not careful, you'll be there. And so you don't break the law can break you. And so the laws are in place, and that's why we put the laws there to hold each other accountable, because human beings, we don't want to be controlled. We want to be free. All right. But if you have a society in the absence of law, then we're going to what Charles Darwin said: the survival of the fittest, the dying of the least suitable. So the strong one will crush the little ones in the absence of law. You know, then we'll go to the state of nature. Every man is a king, every woman is a queen. You know, you do your own thing. And we'll say, no, in that situation, the strong guy will step on the little guy's neck. And that's why we got laws. And so let us protect the laws. When people violate the law, let hold the people accountable. And so, in the meantime, let us reconcile, let's get a community together. But we're not taking the case from court until the man get the money. Okay? Now, the $90,000 must be given so we can do something for our people back home. It can be in the man's possession. We'll talk about peace. In the meantime, I'll talk to you another time.
I'm on terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm on blemo, 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 I'm on terrible.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Voices Channel. And we
Can I end it? Can I end it? No, I'm ending it. I'm ending it today.
Who ended it the other day?
Me. Her.
Your loyal voice now, mommy sleeping.
We are in our PJs. Subscribe to my dad's channel every Tuesday and Fridays for new videos and new
Monday through Friday.
And new subscribers. New subscribers. I just wanted to tell you, my dad.
No.
I just wanted to tell you.
I can see right now.
We had a good video, so I just wanted to tell you we had a good day. And we had a good day watching on my dad's TV. And I just wanted to tell you we had a good day. So just subscribe to my dad.
I'm gonna sit on the other side.
No, put your feet down. Put your feet down.
Stop!
Put your feet down.
Every Tuesday and Fridays for new videos. If you know that we're matching PJs, subscribe to my dad's channel every Tuesday and Fridays for new videos. So when it's my sister's turn to talk, it's right now. It's right now. So let's meet you there. Right. And if your mom and dad say you can't go to practice, steal the keys.
All right, guys. Let end the show and go.
Bye, guys. Make sure to subscribe Monday through Friday for new videos. And I hope you guys have a lovely day.
Welcome to Dark Side Porter's videos.
I hope you have a lovely day. And peace.
Oh, peace.